my secret now. I see dead people.
Welcome to Blondes and Booze. You are about to embark on a journey, one that often leads to more questions than answers. But fear not, your host, Krista, Aaron, and Brandi have the experience, the perseverance, and yes, even the gifts to pull back the veil and allow us to glimpse the other side. They will share not only their experiences, but will introduce you to world-renowned researchers and experiencers to help you find answers in the murky waters of what we call the paranormal. Their bonds with each other reach far beyond friendship, resulting in a pull no punches approach to the many subjects they explore. Their goal? To open eyes, hearts, and even minds to what lies on the other side, and the answers residing there.
Hey everybody, welcome. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight for this special live on location show. You can see I've got a little helper here. My kids are here with me this weekend, and they like the ghost hunting thing and all that good stuff, and so they come to join. And we've got some special guests here tonight, some other friends and that are gonna be here tonight and joining us. So Brandi, where are you sitting at?
I am on the stairs going to upstairs in the pitch dark.
You hearing anything funky?
I'm not right now, but I did earlier while I was setting this up. I was hearing footsteps, and it was possibly coming from the third floor coming down. Since I am, I'm right here on I would say that's the second floor, isn't it? The second floor and the first floor in the basement.
Right.
So it was coming from the second floor coming down, and it was very close. So I hope they wake up and come talk to us.
Yeah, I do too. You want to remind everybody what to watch this week, and then we'll just get on with it.
Yes, absolutely. On Monday, of course, at 7 p.m. Central, it's Texas Front Porch with Tex and myself. On Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, it is Beyond BMR with Bigfoot, Michigan Rob. On Wednesday at 7 p.m., it's Donnie Cho and Donnie Cho Says Stuff. At 8 p.m. Central, it's Barton Nunnelly and the Inhumanoids with his lovely wife, Letitia. On Thursday at 12 p.m. Central, it's Brunch with Bigfoot, Michigan Rob. And I forgot to mention something. On Tuesday, because I always forget this, on Tuesday, Krista has now switched. She is on Tuesday night, with Bart. On Thursday at 12 p.m.
Not
Central.
With Bart on Tuesday. You said Bart. BMR.
Oh my gosh.
We're on Wednesday with Bart.
I know, right? I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do with myself at this point. Okay, right? So let me focus. Okay, so on Wednesday, let's start one more time. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central is Donnie Cho and Donnie Cho Says Stuff. At 8 p.m., it's Barton Nunnelly with the Inhumanoids with his lovely wife, Letitia. On Thursdays at 12 p.m., it's Brunch with Bigfoot, Michigan Rob, and his co-host, that'll be Tex. Yeah, I got it right this time. Thursday evening, of course, 8 p.m. It is Blondes and Booze with Krista and I. And if you want a little more woo with your boo, you can catch us again on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Central. And then on Saturday, Tex and Danielle Diva release their newest episodes of Infamous Minds it's 2 p.m. But he's been doing this thing, though, for his members. You can actually watch the episode early. So make sure you check that out, and maybe you get to see it early.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Hey, so today, some of you might have seen that I went live here, and I gave everybody a tour of the museum. And there's how many rooms in here, Kathy? 56 total. There's 56 total rooms, each different themed. So if anybody was in there watching today and watched today's show and want any of us to investigate in any of those rooms, we're more than welcome to. We just ask chat, keep your eyes open because you're going to be seeing what we're seeing. So if you see something, please comment and, we'll check it out a little more. Or the first round, Brandi, and then our friend Aaron Smith and my daughter Ava, they're going to go around. And if you want them to stop and run an EVP session or do a K2 or even put a grid light up, just comment and chat, and your wish is our command. So we'll do it.
Exactly. So what we wanted to first start is ask everybody, should I start in the basement? Should I start on the first floor or the second floor? So let us know.
You all too. So whatever you guys think, that's where they'll go. So comment either basement, first floor, or upstairs. And that's where they'll roll. So I will tell you, like, the first floor is not that creepy, and that's where we're at now. It's really not nothing really creepy here. Upstairs can be creepy, and the basement, some parts of the basement can be creepy. So,
okay, Mickey says second floor. Facebook user says upstairs.
Felicia
says the basement. Basement.
Our friend Erin, she's just, I don't know if you guys could hear her or not. She's like, dang it.
I'm sorry.
Looks like, somebody said save the basement for last.
Okay.
Freaky Geek says, don't matter to me where you start. I'm outside waiting to run for the hills. All right. Where are you guys going to go? Oh, somebody says the doctor's office. Why don't you guys go up to the doctor's office?
Okay. Well, just give us a few minutes and let me get this camera turned around and we'll get moving.
Yeah, there we go. In the meantime, while they're getting to where they're going, like I said, today, I did the walkthrough and honestly, it was kind of quiet and which you never know. Nighttime can be a whole lot different. So it is night, and usually this museum does not disappoint. There's always something that's going on here. It's always busy. It's always nonstop. And so we'll see. So hopefully tonight we have some good evidence. And then Brandi does run EVPs as well. So it takes her a couple weeks to go through them. So as soon as she does, then, we'll come back and we'll let you know what we capture and, that kind of good stuff too. So anyway, I'm trying to read chat here. And then while they're getting up to the doctor's office, we do have the Alabama Bigfoot Conference, and that is June 8th, I believe, in Anniston, Alabama. If anybody's in the area, wants to come over there, come on over, see everybody. It's going to be a fun time. Tex is the MC. You have Brandi and I are speaking. Bigfoot Michigan Rob is speaking. Jason McLean, Martin Groves, Daryl Denton, and the OG Mr. Barton Nunnelly. And he hates when I say that, and that's why I just said that live on TV. So, so anyway, but if anybody's going to be around, you guys, we'd love to see you. And tickets are on sale now at BamaBigfootConference.com. So anyway, we are just waiting. Oh, they're upstairs. Looks like they got a laser grid.
Hang on, I got to get it. Hang on, she's got to get it. She's going to try not to burn my eyeballs out. Okay, so here we are in the doctor's office.
Okay.
And it amazes me every time that these were people's rooms. They lived in these, and they are super small. And
Kathy, do you know how many people was in a room at one time?
When it was pork farm, that was pretty much just one.
Gotcha.
Maybe two at the most. Because the inmate rooms, there was only like 30 of them, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure about that.
Well, this is probably about the size of a normal sized jail cell, is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's not much more. It's not much bigger than that.
I'm turning on my.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were free to come and go, though.
Okay.
Except for
Yeah.
the ones downstairs that were legit jail cells.
Yep. Yep. There's a lot of people in chat tonight. We appreciate everybody being in here, for most definitely. It's hard to say hello to everybody. Chat's moving, and there's a lot of familiar people in there, a lot of friends that are in our chat. So we appreciate it. Felicia asked, Krista and Brandi, have y'all been to Waverly Hills in Kentucky? Brandi has, yes.
I actually have my Waverly Hills sweatshirt on right now.
Wow. Okay. The room that they're in now is
Pettis parlor.
Yeah.
Pettis parlor.
Yes. And that room, when I was on the live today, I took you all through there, and that's the room that I get headaches from. So I don't know if somebody died in there, maybe of a stroke or an aneurysm, something with the head, because every time I'm in there, I get a slight headache. I walk out, I'm okay. So how's the doctor's office? You guys over there?
Something in this chair here. She said something last weekend when they had a ghost hunt here. There was something in the chair.
Is Aaron up there with you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Yes, and I have Ava with me too.
Okay.
We had 2 different people feel the same thing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and Ava, did you grab any equipment?
She's got some cat balls. I've got an EMF.
Okay, so we do have an EMF detector and some cat balls if we feel something funky.
You know, that room for me, I never get much activity. It's the hallway.
You know, I have not either, honestly.
I'm
Not
still a
this
cat
one.
ball out in the hallway.
Okay.
We'll put one down here.
Have my assistant down here, put it down there.
Down here by the rail. So
So a Paranormal Pixie says, and Kathy, maybe you can answer this. There's a room on the top floor, lots of baby blue. That's where Goldie is at the moment. Is there a room up there with a lot of baby blue in it?
Yes, I know there is. The baby room. Where's that at? That's down here.
A baby blue.
Baby blue. Hold on.
Yeah.
There's another room that
Is
sticks
that on
out.
this side or is that downstairs on the first floor?
There's
baby
another-
room?
No, she said it's baby blue. There's a lot of baby blue in the room up here.
Oh, the DAR room?
Okay, hold on.
Let's go back and look.
Hold on. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to go first. There's a light on down here.
I thought I shut all the lights off when I was up there earlier. I may
You
not
did.
have.
I think this is the room she's talking about.
Okay.
Yep, there is the blue room. You do have a blue room up there, Kathy.
And this was also one of the rooms last weekend that had some activity.
Wow.
It's got to have creepy mannequins up in here too. I'm just saying.
Right. I made a comment about that today earlier.
I know.
on that
Look at her
live.
face.
Yeah, she looks creepy.
It's like she's
happy
yelling
to
at
see you,
me.
Brandi.
She's yelling at me.
Sure ain't happy.
Nope, sure isn't happy. Wow.
She's almost like she's smirking at me. Like, hey.
Yeah, while you guys are up there too, Letitia Nunnelly asked, what about the cabinet doors? So earlier today, in the Civil War room, the cabinet in there, the doors have been known to open. We actually have that on tape. And I left them open to see if they were shut. And I also left a little drawer open in the bedroom. So
Okay.
keep an eye on those things.
Okay, we're gonna go down here.
Yep, Civil War room.
Okay.
Back on the left.
That's just the radiator.
Thank you. Yep, both are still open.
They're still open. That's exactly how I left it today. So exactly how it was today. Paranormal Pixie says that Goldie hides in a closet that's
That's
close
not
by up
me.
there.
Tapping on the window. Did you hear tapping on the window?
I heard a tap.
I heard a low tap.
So let me just stand for
Okay, hold on, everybody. Where
Where are you hearing the tapping come from?
the window?
In the Civil War room?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Hang on a second.
Could potentially be the radiator because the radiator's over by the window, but I got to hear it first and I haven't heard it.
Okay. Could very well be the radiator.
They do clang a lot.
Yeah. Kathy just said they do clang a lot.
I was standing next to the window and it was the window.
Okay.
Let's see if this radiator's on. Yep, the radiator's on.
Okay,
So let me.
hold on. We're trying to walk all over the floor.
We have a guest here with us.
Well, hey, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Well, I couldn't pass up an opportunity to spook once again from the blondes and the booze.
So they're up in the Civil War room.
Hi, everybody.
Now it's not doing it. Let's go. Let's walk over to that room and then come back.
Indian artifact room?
Yeah, let's go to the artifact room. We're going to walk over there. We're going to walk back in here because I might be wrong. Whoa.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What
I
happened?
think it's starting to wake up.
Well, speak to us. Don't just say ooh woo. Just speak to us. Tell us what you're hearing, feeling, whatever.
Well, it was kind of hard to explain right then and there because it was kind of like it was like a woo. It's it wasn't a growl. It wasn't a voice. It was kind of like a woo. It's just really weird.
Spillin' tea with Spunky Sparky says, Goldie, go do a scare so we can hear BMR scream like a girl.
Spunky Sparky.
Al says he heard a squeaky door.
I didn't hear that.
That was just your foot.
All right.
Aaron, do you want to talk about that room a little bit while you're up there? That's a pretty significant room, paranormal wise.
Yeah, we've had a lot of activity. We talked about the chair the other night on the podcast.
Yep.
And if you want to point it over there in that corner, this is the corner that the chair had been in. That caused an awful lot of problems, and that's why it's no longer in the building. If you also watched the video from Goldie when the Wraith Chasers was here, this is the room that video was taken in.
Yeah.
And somebody asked if this was a coffin or something. As you can see, it's just actually two display cases butted up against each other. But this is a very cool room. I've never seen a collection of arrowheads like this. Kathy talked about the mastodon bone that's down there at the end.
Oh, yeah. Dinosaur bone.
That's pretty awesome.
Hold on. Dinosaur bone. Isn't that awesome?
They've got some really cool artifacts in here.
Yep. I know Letitia's in chat, and Barton Nunnelly collects the arrowheads. He would have a heyday in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch
I like
of them
this
in there.
one up here that's made out like a headdress.
Yeah, that's badass. Spillin' Tea says, maybe Kathy, you can answer this. Only one dinosaur bone was found in the area. Can you explain how that bone got here?
This is not a dinosaur. It is a mastodon bone,
It's a mastodon bone,
and it's believed to be 10 to 40,000 years old.
believed to be 10 to 40,000 years old, she said.
Authenticated by the University of Kansas.
Authenticated by the University of Kansas.
It was sticking out of a creek bank of the Sniobar Creek, about 3 miles up from Wellington. So it
Okay.
is 12 miles from here.
Okay, about 12
You can-
miles from here, it was sticking up out of a creek.
Yeah, we can hear Kathy pretty good.
Okay, I didn't realize you could. Cool.
Yeah, we can hear her pretty good.
And somebody's asking, a mastodon is not a dinosaur?
No, a mastodon is an ancient extinct type of elephant
There you go.
that they roamed North America.
Mickey G says KU does know their stuff for sure.
Yep, they do.
Yep.
Isn't that weird that a mastodon is not a dinosaur?
Mhm.
That is crazy.
And I like the bald eagle one too.
Oh,
Morgan asked, aren't mastodons from the frozen age? Are they, Kathy?
What's that?
Mastodons from the frozen age?
Yes, it's Ice Age and before.
Ice Age and before. Well, that's it. They only found one bone. Yep.
Well, yeah, in a creek bed or river bank, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't dig for it.
All right, we're gonna try this room again to see if we hear what I heard earlier.
BMR, can you see chat and stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm kind of talking to everybody or saying hi to everybody.
Okay.
We're all good to go. Thank you.
Okay.
I told everybody I have front row.
You do have front row. You do. You just butted your way right on up to front row, didn't you?
You're damn right I did. You're damn right I did.
I don't hear it now. There.
See, to me, that's the radiator.
You think it's the radiator?
When in doubt, throw it out. So let's
That's
say
right.
it's the radiator, and that was not that was explained. So that's cool.
This one is the creepy room. No, it's the kids' room.
The kids' room?
The dolls.
Down here?
I think that's
Go to the schoolroom, Aaron.
Go to the schoolroom.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's all the way down here.
You want to hit that light on the way by? I don't know why. Because she should have turned that one off already, right?
I thought I shut them all off when I was up there today.
Yeah, that's the one.
I could have missed one.
That room scares me the most.
This room here?
Yeah.
Olivia just said that room scares her the most. That's the creepy dolls.
That's what Aaron just said.
Yeah.
They all look at me.
She said they feels like they're looking at her.
That's the one.
That wind's kicking. That's going to be bad. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear the wind sitting where I'm at right now.
Yeah, it's messing with the windows.
Yeah.
But this is the creepy room.
Little Patty says, looking forward to hearing Rob screech like a fangirl. LOL.
Yeah, that little Patty.
We're gonna get Rob here one of these days.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Mhm. Union School.
This is the schoolroom we spoke about the other night.
Yep. Once again, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in tonight.
Okay.
You guys want to? Do you guys got any equipment up there or anything that you can locate to or anything? Do a little something.
Yeah.
I got a thermometer and a K2 on one piece here.
Okay.
So she's keeping track of temperature and EVP. EMF. I've been up too long today, I think.
Sounds like me yesterday or the other day.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
I couldn't even say your name right. I kept calling you Barton.
Yeah, she did. She called you Bart tonight.
I did.
Oh, no, okay, thank you.
You just didn't know he was doing your show, but hey, now you know.
Right.
Okay, we'll walk into this room. The band room. Hey, I've nodded off and taken naps in here.
Oh,
It's comfy.
yeah, I don't know if I could go to sleep in there.
That room's active though.
Yeah, but it's comfy.
It's one of the active rooms.
I don't ever feel, bad in here. This is actually a very nice room for me.
Yeah, no, there's nothing bad in there. Honestly, there's nothing bad here in the museum at all anymore. Everything that was on the negative side has been removed.
Oh yeah, see, the same ladies from the other night, the show that I was on with you guys, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
This place is kind of like our home base. been coming here for a long time.
So,
Okay.
Kathy, tell the story. This here was in there. And we had a gentleman sitting here when it popped out of the wall. And I think it hit the door because you see it's on a slant.
Yeah.
Kathy, can you tell that story?
Of what?
Of what she said.
The barn door that slid, that pulled out of the wall.
Like that?
Did it just do it?
No,
It couldn't. have.
no, she did it herself.
No, there was a gentleman
yeah.
I did it.
You could just.
in that.
Okay, she's telling it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
There was a gentleman who was in the doorway, kneeling down. I think he had some piece of equipment or something. And I was not up here when this happened. I was not upstairs. I was sent for. And apparently, I don't know, he was just standing there. All of a sudden, that pulled out. It just got, they said it was like yanked out and the door just closed on him. Just closed on him. Got
Just
yanked
closed
out.
on them.
And it was anchored into the wall pretty well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
those were never the parts that broke. It was some of the other parts that broke, but it got yanked out of the wall.
Yeah.
So I wasn't there at the moment, but they were all kinds of freaked out. And so then they couldn't get it back open, and so they finally got it because it's an extremely heavy door.
Wow.
And then they had to prop it with a brick,
Right.
but it just yanked out. And
So Chris Phoenix asks, did they use sage in this museum? Honestly, Chris, we've used all kinds of things. Around the museum, Kathy keeps it pretty protected, honestly, to keep the negative out. And especially the apartment area. And she keeps a lot of iron. There's iron in all the windows, all kinds of good stuff that she practices to keep the negative stuff out of here. And then Paranormal Pixie says, Brandi says, mark the time about a minute back. She thought she heard an I'm here.
Okay, so we'll mark it back at 26.
Yeah. And Felicia Humphrey says, BMR, Brandi, and Krista, have you heard of the Octagon House in Franklin, Kentucky? Yes, I have. And I would love to go there. Okay, so Spill and Tea heard it also.
Where did you put your ball at?
It's by the.
I haven't seen it go off yet.
Well, we're not on the same hallway.
Well, they are bright though. I have seen them go off at a couple rooms over, actually.
Oh,
What? You wait till they come back down. All right. Brandi, I'll ask question. What type of cameras are you using tonight?
The camera that I'm using is just right on my phone, actually. The Wi-Fi is kind of sketchy, so I can't use too much more than that. Because I'm actually having to use AT&T versus using the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So there's that kind of leaves me next to nothing.
Barb Hartman asked, let me go to it. What was on the camera when you all heard I'm here? You know what? We'll let you know, Barb, because we'll have to go back and pull it up and listen ourselves.
Yeah, if you could, you write it down 26 minutes, and then I'll go back and check it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. You guys have a K2 or anything up there?
Yeah, we do. Did you hear that?
What do you hear?
I just heard some footsteps. I'm almost ready to take my shoes off. Run around in my socks.
Barb says, thank you. I felt an extreme wave of sadness and depression come over me out of nowhere.
Well, I was right near the dress room
Yeah,
with the morning dresses in it.
gotcha. Trip says, has anyone ever been touched?
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times here at the museum. That's one of the common.
Aaron just laughed.
Yeah.
She thought that was funny. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, quite often.
Go in here and show them the oars if they were listening the other night.
Well, Krista showed them today.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. We'll show them again right now.
Yeah, go ahead and show the oars. So if you guys tuned into Thursday night show, you'll know the story about the oars. And if you didn't turn into Thursday night show, tune in and watch it. And then we tell the whole story. It's a murder mystery. Mm-hmm. And Al, we're not using any DVR tonight. We're just walking around.
That's me walking.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, it's
Jesse James on the wall.
Yeah.
A bit of a deal about Jesse James. Right down the road here, Bob Ford, who killed Jesse James, is buried. And so tomorrow on my way out, I'll go by and I'll get some pictures and I'm going to post it in our members only for everybody to see on there. I'll get that done tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, it would be great if we could use like a DVR system. That would be awesome. But that, unfortunately, would have to take more time than what I have, because I didn't even get in until it was, I think it was 5 p.m. when I got in.
Yeah, it was after dark.
Yeah. So I didn't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
All right. We went down that way though, didn't we?
We came up this way. We went down to the doctor's office down there.
Okay. Okay, we can't go down there. They're too loud.
Yeah.
Right behind you, the ball.
Go ahead.
Pick it up and let's just Can we get down from this side, or is that blocked off?
No, you can't go that side.
No, that's blocked off.
Okay. That's why I asked. I wouldn't
Yep. All right, we're coming back downstairs.
Yeah, that's why I said I can hear myself walking and walking and walking. I'm like, I should have brought my slippers.
Mickey G says that we are about an hour away from them. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And right there is where Krista is.
Yep. So Al, we do have some voice recorders going, not in all the rooms. There's 50 something rooms here, but there are some throughout the building.
Yeah, we put them down the hallways.
Yeah. We do there's other people here, friends of ours that are, they're actually in the chapel hanging out. So, we're not keeping them like over there because we don't want any false positives.
What would the cat ball?
She's going to go down there and tell them we're coming that way.
Okay. Where are you guys going to go to next?
We're going to go down the hallway way near the morgue.
I just seen that piano in there. Have you guys ever, like, when you've done investigations, found an instrument inside of a place like this and just started playing?
So that particular piano is new to the museum. And actually, it just got tuned this week. And it does play. And Kathy, what's the story on the piano?
It came from the Richmond Hotel. It was a pretty impressive large hotel for its time in the late 1800s.
Okay.
And that
it's from 1870, I think.
The
piano was in 1870.
1870, but that piano came out of this hotel, which was a really big deal.
Cool.
For quite a while. And then it was gifted to us. It's in playable
Very
condition. Cool. And the beautiful young lady next to you. You can play it.
Yep. Olivia played it today. Hey, Brandi, where are you guys at?
Right here.
Why don't you switch Olivia out for the boys here? I think they want to go.
All right.
Or switch
No
Ava
problem.
out. I'm sorry. You guys
Okay,
wanna go?
we'll switch Ava out and we'll come back and get her. Hold on.
All right.
You want me to go in this room? You want me to go? Come and watch you.
Have fun.
I'm gonna take.
Letitia said, did you say morgue? No, there's no morgue here, sister.
No more. Jail cells.
No morgue.
It's a
Jail
chapel.
cells. Yeah, it's a chapel.
Yeah, they did hold funerals in there though.
Yeah,
It's a
they have
chapel.
held funerals in there. I actually call it the funeral room myself. All right. Do you want a Mountain Dew? I have Mountain Dews.
I wouldn't sleep for 5 days if I drank that. Okay. Cat balls.
Okay. You're taking the cat balls down?
Yes. Come go downstairs.
Go ahead. Hey, Olivia wants to go with you, Aaron. All right.
She's like, she just heard everything.
Sorry.
Okay, since we have people, I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab the spirit box and let's go down to the basement and do a spirit box session.
And while you're walking down there, I'm going to answer a question. So, Tripping Up on You asks, what's the best EVP you have ever gotten? We've gotten a lot of EVPs, and I got to tell you, honestly, it was one of the shows we were doing, and we had Heather from Small Town Monsters on, and Brandi, and there's Brandi right there. And then Brandi and Heather both have paranormal activity in their houses. And it was the end of the show. I said bye, and somebody told us bye-bye. So true story.
Oh yeah, we've actually got that. We always play that audio every
Yep.
once in a while.
Yep.
That was the alarm.
Yeah, that's the alarm. People coming in. Probably Aaron and Mark.
It's Austin.
It's Austin. He ordered pizza. Oh. Kathy's going to turn the alarm off. Now, I do have a
You want to flip the
spirit
switch
box
on that
here,
thing?
and that Tripping Up on You. We will do it. Actually, what I have.
There we go.
Brandi
B-Doo's
took it.
gone bye-bye.
The bee dude go.
But we will do the spirit box here. We have a nanocam that was
Yeah.
made by Katie Stafford, and we will do that here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Okay. Yes, it is a nice EVP we got, Trippin'.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got lights on here. Okay.
Are we going downstairs?
Yes.
To the basement.
Always the basement.
It's
Yeah.
always in the basement.
Oh, that was
Oh my
Olivia
God, why
sitting
is it
next
hot
to you.
down here?
Krista, that was Olivia sitting next to you, right?
Normally
It
like
was
that.
Olivia. Now I have Kathy.
Okay.
Olivia's now with
I
them.
never seen Kathy.
Well, yeah, you did. She
Oh,
was on the show the other night. Here, get
Oh,
over here
that's
closer.
right. Yeah.
She'll come over closer.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Oh,
Hi,
lights are
Kathy.
on down here.
She probably.
Okay.
Al, tonight we have friends here, and they're actually in a room and they're shut off where they're at. So doors shut. There's several here tonight. They're waiting for the after party. All right.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Letitia says, I hear
Hold
Brandi
on.
doesn't like the basement.
Here.
Brandi doesn't
No,
like
it
the
wasn't me. It was Olivia said she is a no-no for the basement. Listen,
That's creepy
Aaron.
sound, Aaron.
That's my favorite thing.
okay, everybody pay attention to that.
Oh,
Now, the last time we did a show here, actually, I was in this room right here, and I was with Holly Perrine, and we heard a whistle.
Mhm. That doesn't surprise me.
Like a person whistle or
Like a person whistle.
Interesting.
Why don't you go show him the horse's ass real quick? You're
Okay.
right there by it.
And we just realized here a while back, it's real horsehair.
Is it really?
That's
Let
a
me
real
check.
horse. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it is real horsehair. Huh.
Yes.
And
That's a horse's
don't
ass.
know I do not know the story on that at all.
Oh my God. I scared myself.
Oh, look, you got Smokey the Bear there.
Oh,
Oh no, right there. He scared me.
cinnamon bear. There he is.
I didn't remember him being there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It is very warm down here.
74.
74 degrees down here right now.
You know what little Patty says, just hope the spirit doesn't make anyone feel ill tonight. You know what? We never get that here. Honestly.
No.
Yeah, everything negative that did make people sick, or it has been removed from this place, and it's not. Nobody
Where's
gets
that?
sick here or nothing.
It reminds me of that episode of Criminal Minds. That the guy did.
Oh.
Facebook user says, why is a horse's ass here? You want to
It's not
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's a whole horse.
Hang
just
on
show
one
you the
sec.
front of the horse in a few. It's
You
just
got to see the
Cool.
eyes on this thing. Can you see them?
He's not the best rendition.
I
It
think
reminds
look
me
at-
of that episode of Criminal Minds where the guy was taxidermying the stuff.
I know. And look, that one's scared. He's like growling at him. He's like, dude, there's something wrong with your eyes.
What
So
is
Michael
that, a
Christopher asked, is that Aaron with Brandi? Michael, it is our friend Aaron Smith that is with Brandi. However, Aaron Eck is here in the building tonight. So
That is a badger.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All
Thank
of
you.
these animals were found.
And look, there's Spunky.
Not every one of them, but most of them.
Spunky.
There's some sort of bird there as well.
I don't know about anybody else, but not only does doll room scare me, but taxidermy scares me.
Well,
it doesn't bother me.
dolls do scare me.
But I'm going to tell you, if there was ever a cute thing that was ever done by a taxidermist, it's this dude right here.
Oh, I love him.
I know. I pointed him out today on the live.
Isn't
He's
he
kinda cute.
cute?
I know, right?
Of course, he looks kind of creepy right there.
Well, he does in the
Yeah.
dark, but in the daytime, he's cute.
Bobcat has really high blood pressure.
It really does.
There's a
I'm just
couple
waiting to
owls in
see
there.
if, I can hear anything or something happens. Everything is kind of, I think we're
Go
going to
around the
have
corner
Kathy
to the
come around and
TV.
start waking people up now. It's really quiet.
Mickey says, I have to wonder if I've been there before. That basement looks familiar. It's in Richmond, Missouri. You've ever been here? It's the
You're
Ray
only
County
an hour
Museum.
away. It's possible.
All right, we're
Yeah.
going to go down here. There's a room down here where we can all sit in a circle. We'll go to that.
Jukebox?
Yep, go to the jukebox.
Jukebox room.
Now, see, it gets cold in here now. See, that's the room that really,
You
this
don't like
room
that
right
room, but
here.
That room doesn't bother me. That's farm implements.
This is the one where I sneeze and
It's called.
Letitia says, BMR could never stay at our house, could he, Krista and Brandi? Yeah, you
What?
guys got a little weirdness going on at your house.
They have
too,
weirdness.
Letitia.
Are
Little
you
bit of
serious,
weirdness.
Letitia?
A little bit.
Letitia, I plan on staying there when I come down and become a wolf member. Part of the brotherhood.
Yep.
And you got ghosts. Fantastic. Thank you.
Don't scare myself.
I'm letting you know.
Don't scare myself is what you're telling me. Oh, it's a half a mannequin, so I don't scare myself right there. She warned me before I walked in. That's awesome.
Dolls, Letitia?
She does. She's got a lot of dolls. She's got grandkids, so it's kids' dolls.
All right, just pick a seat, you guys, over here.
Well, fabulous.
And all right, let's pick a seat on over here. Just got that one right there.
Michael, Christopher, you're welcome to come here anytime. You just holler.
Yep.
We'd love to have you.
Please.
Set them right out there in the middle of the floor. I think I can get them.
So the chairs are there for a reason. That's a pretty active room they're in, and that's the one that we had talked about that had the shackles, and
It was a waist shackle.
yes, and so
There was a separate room there.
right, and that guy is still in there, and he's not mean. He's just not all with it upstairs. So he does interact and he does get in people's space, but he is not harmful at all. But he's active. So let's see if they can get some action with the cat balls. Do your stuff, girls.
I know. My battery came undone. Imagine that. Great. Can you guys hear that?
Yes. Ask questions or I will. Whatever.
It says, all right, thanks. Sweet. Go ahead, Krista.
What's that? You said go ahead.
Go ahead. Ask questions.
Is there anybody sitting in one of the green chairs with the girls down there? Yes. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Yes. What is your name? What's your favorite color? Did you hear blue?
I think it says beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, gotcha.
Blue or beautiful. Watch out.
Can you answer that again? What's your favorite color, please?
Hey, can you tell me your name?
So I got to laugh real quick. Letitia, she just made a comment. She said, nope, that is the thing that said my name at the LBL, freaky. And it sure did. It said Letitia's name. And Letitia's name is not a common name.
Something like cum or something.
Somebody says, Charlie Budden says, sounded like magic to them.
Before that,
Al heard blue. Spilling tea.
You got clear.
Blue.
Around this one.
You guys ready for another question?
Yes. One more. That's what it said.
Okay.
It said one more.
All right. Do you like peanut butter?
Yes,
I thought I heard a yes.
I did.
Yeah. Michael Christopher asked if this was ever a mortuary. No, sir, it was not. It started out as a poor farm, and then it was a nursing home, and then the county bought it and turned it into a museum.
There was over 150 people that died here.
Yes.
So, there have been funerals held here and bodies laid out.
Yeah.
Anybody down there that wants to communicate with us?
Behind was used as a holding place after that.
Yeah. If anybody wants us to ask the Nanocom any questions, just say in chat and we'll be glad to ask. Michael was seeing coffins in his mind.
They stored the coffins that were found at the hardened flood that hit the cemetery back behind.
Okay, there you go, Michael. That's why.
Back where the cemetery is.
Yeah. Okay, so right behind here, they did store coffins here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we just got a hey Frank.
A hey Frank. Did it say Michigan?
Not that I know of. I didn't hear
it. Okay. Tripping up on you asked, wants to know, why are you here?
I keep hearing the same voice over and over and over again. Don't you?
Yeah. Charlie,
hey, Krista, are you noticing that we're hearing this man's voice over and over and over, the same voice?
I mean, I do hear it, yes. But
it's the same voice going over and over and over again, most responses.
Okay. Charlie Budden wants to know, can you tell us how long you've been here?
Say it again.
Can you tell us how long you've been here?
I heard 18. Can you say it one more time? How long have you been here?
That was a different voice there.
20.
Sherry Griffey wants to know, what scares you?
What scares you? I'm gonna have to listen. What scares you?
I just heard ghost. Kathy did too.
I'm having a hard time hearing her.
What's that, Brandi?
I'm having a hard time hearing you because this thing's loud. Is that the new question? Are they happy there?
Yep. Turn it back up though, so we can hear the replies.
Are you happy here? Who, me? Yeah, it said who, me? Yeah, you. Are you happy here? You can't understand what that says.
Okay. Owl said, ask if you can ask it to move the cat ball.
Hey, if you're in here, is it possible you can move that cat ball? It said no.
Okay.
Straight up said no.
We've got one on the floor and we've got one on the piano too.
And it said no. Can you move that cat ball, please?
Little Patty said she heard it say the B word.
It could have. That's what I thought too. I just wasn't going to say that word.
Yeah. Pancho Zorch wants you to ask it if fish get thirsty.
Okay. Do you get thirsty or hungry? No answer.
All right. Next question's up for you, Brandi.
Okay. What year is it? Hold on. It's got to be them moving, right?
Who's moving?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I always have to get my bearings when I'm down here.
That wouldn't be. Look at the window.
Is there anybody in the apartment?
No. Nobody's went past us here.
Whatever is happening around here. So who would that be? We're hearing some walking and talking above us down here, and we're not quite sure of where.
Hey, Krista, stomp your foot. Okay, it was you guys we heard.
It's you guys.
Okay. It's us.
Freak me out.
It's better than having a walkie-talkie. All right, I'm gonna turn this back on.
Did you ask what year it was?
Yes, no response.
Well, we kind of got sidetracked.
Well, we got sidetracked with what you guys are doing up there.
Apartment is over there. Corporate.
Okay, what year is it? All right, no answer. Do you like bubble gum? Did it say absolutely?
What's the time?
Huh?
Mark the time.
Okay, 50. Mark 57 for me, Krista, please.
Okay.
I think it said absolutely.
Awesome. James Fedke says, can you ask it if they see any creatures roaming outside?
Do you see anything outside? Any creatures or anything like that outside? No.
This is interesting.
It said no and not.
Okay. Michael Christopher says, I feel that there's a priest that watches over the property. That's really cool.
Is there a priest here?
I like that idea.
Absolutely. Is that what it said?
It didn't answer anything.
I thought I heard absolutely. Maybe not.
What did Krista just say?
Absolutely.
That's what she just said.
Did you say? Okay, so Olivia said she heard that too, and you heard it. So I'm guessing that's a yes.
Yep.
So mark that again at 58:15.
Yeah. So Charlie, just to let you know, I guarantee you there is nothing on the demonic side here. There never has been. There have been nasty spirits here. However, they were human form and they are gone.
Do you like chocolate?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut this down since you're not gonna talk to us. Okay? And I'm gonna close this door. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. So it was just getting real noisy is what it was doing.
A lot of people heard the B word.
I didn't hear it, but then again, you know, one person hears one thing and another person hears another thing.
All right.
Is that done again? Yeah. I can hear you guys plain and clear down here.
Like a herd of elephants.
Not moving. Well,
I just
did.
sat back down.
She did. She moved.
All right, we're going to get up and we're going to move through a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Move around.
Okay. And are you almost ready to start investigating?
I'm sitting up here hacking my lungs out right now.
Okay. All right.
So real quick, Michael Christopher says, I feel there was a fire in the building at one time. Do you know of anything?
Was a mattress on fire one time.
Yes, you nailed that, sir. There was a mattress on fire at one time.
Somebody lit a mattress on fire.
Somebody lit a mattress.
Well, we're actually sitting in a jail cell, or what used to be a jail cell right now.
Yeah.
You can see. It goes all the way to the cell.
So Barb Hartman says, in regards to the year, she heard 86, and another voice said ditto.
Okay. I'll jot that down to make sure I listen for that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to do this again. I just want to find another spot maybe.
Yeah.
This is usually a pretty good room, but it's not very clear this evening.
Go over to the farm implement room.
Did it break yet?
We're not taking it.
Oh,
Mm-mm. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start working our way upstairs so we can grab different equipment.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to figure a plan of attack, because it's quiet this evening. I mean, it's not, but it is quiet.
Right.
I don't either. It's like super quiet to me.
So Chris Phoenix, yes, Michael Christopher is the psychic dude we had on the other day.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
amazing.
We
As you
have a
can tell,
psychic dude.
He's being validated as he's picking stuff up through here. So that's awesome.
Very cool.
All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, just to show you all what it looks like down here, I'm going to completely shut off this light, and we're just going to listen for a minute. And the only light we're going to have down here is the camera light. That's it.
That's pretty dark.
That's pretty
We
dark.
are in the dark.
We are in the dark.
So Mickey says maybe that they're shy with everybody watching. We've held events here, and we've had a lot of attendees, a lot of people. They're usually pretty active. As the night goes on, they'll get more active here.
Here, let me see it for a second. I think it was over here. Ouch.
Oh, they're putting up the laser grid.
This is a really good one too.
Put a cat ball in front of that laser grid.
Push the button. There you go. It'll go out in just a minute.
And kind of show us where the cat ball is, and then let us see if that goes off too. Yeah, we'll kind of keep an eye on both.
Okay, because I'm holding on to this one.
Okay.
All right, let me get my handset and steady.
Yep. Okay, the cat ball went off.
Does your EVP or EVP blah, 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 EMF detector blink?
I don't think it have it on because it goes off after a while.
Oh, okay.
But I have it on now. Now, the funny thing is it's reading.
James, that's
77
an
degrees,
interesting
but I
thought.
don't
I've
feel
never
it's
tried
77
anything like
degrees.
that.
It's cooler than that down here.
That's what it feels like too. Maybe it's because you were holding it in your hand.
Rob, if you have anything you want them to ask, speak up, man.
No, I'm just kicking back, watching.
Me too.
Trust me, if I have something, I will definitely ask.
Okay.
He's being awfully quiet back there.
Yeah, I am.
Is it reflecting off of something?
Chair legs. Yeah.
Do you have a rubber band? I mean, not on you at the moment, but
I might in my bag. I
what we
might.
did last weekend with that is we tied a rubber band around it
Okay.
to keep it on and then set it down on something. So it was perfect.
Yeah. Because this is actually blinking off of the,
Yeah.
the chrome on the chairs. Yeah.
Okay, so Spillin' Tea says, hey, do spirits not like to show themselves in front of some people? I would say so. I mean, because, it's paranormal, so it's always unpredictable. You never know when something's going to appear. Some people see full-bodied apparitions, some don't. So, yeah, I would agree with that statement. And then, interesting here, Just Curious says, yeah, I went back and listened for the B word. It wasn't a response to a question. It was said after, there have been funerals here. And then Michael Christopher says, do you know if people were treated or died from TB in the area? I keep feeling a connection to TB in the building.
That's what
Yes.
Goldie died from.
That's what Goldie died from, and she is one of the permanent residents here.
I haven't looked at all the causes of death, but I know there has to be some.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, you guys, I think the other day when we did the show, you mentioned that live on the show as well. So that's another validation for Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to release my thumb. Click. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Letitia, those would be cool to use in the woods.
Amazon.
Yeah.
$17. Can anyone knock on a wall for me, please? Who did that? Huh? I don't know. Did you guys move something up there?
I moved.
Look
There
there.
goes the cat ball, guys.
There it goes.
Cat ball's going off.
There it is. I just heard a knock and then there it went. That's what I got your Ava. I said, Ava, did you do that? She goes, no. I said, I heard something knocking. Thank you so much. I'm glad you did that for me, even when I asked for it. That was pretty cool.
So just let everybody know that cat ball has to be moved for it to light up.
Yeah. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving on the floor.
It's not lighting up.
Do you see it?
No.
Do you see it? Anybody got a flashlight? Real quick.
Yep. Hang on.
It's moving on the floor. Now quit moving.
So Michael Christopher says, I feel there's a young girl there with you, Brandi. Paranormal Pixie said, getting someone had a head injury.
Can you move that ball again for us, please?
Yeah, just move it one more time. Because I sure did ask him to knock, and I heard the knock. I asked if it was her, and then that went off. So
yes, Freaky Geek, the ball is a lot brighter than the laser, yes, when it's moved.
Okay. With me breathing, the lights move in. So, I mean, we're going to have to do that. I think your idea is good.
Did you like the lights on that ball going? Making all those different colors? If you move it, it'll go off again.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to move this around so I can hold it still.
Before you tapped on the wall and then made the lights go off. Can you do that?
Is that somebody's stomach?
Yeah.
Paranormal Pixie says older male hit in the head multiple times.
Well,
and Chris Phoenix says, I heard the knocks, but how do I know it wasn't someone off camera making the knocks? I'm very skeptical. You should be. Honestly, you should be very skeptical. And you being on that side, you don't know that it was somebody. So yeah, we appreciate that. But however, I will tell you, your reputation is everything when you do this, be it paranormal or you're out in the field looking for Bigfoot. So we absolutely do not fake evidence. So just an FYI. But yes, you should be very skeptical.
And we all heard the knock come from the same area.
Yeah.
That's why
And there's nobody in that area.
exactly. That's why I asked Ava. I said if she had made those knocks, and she said she thought it was you guys. And then the ball started going off, and as you can tell by the camera, there was nobody near the ball to make it go off. So absolutely. And we have, how many people we got down here? 6? There's 6 of us down here. All right, I've got to move. This is hard on my hand to keep.
We'll get a rubber band when we go upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, Ava's got one.
Yeah, she's got one in her hair.
Yeah, I was going to take the one out of mine, but I didn't think it would be good enough.
Careful.
Ooh, this is hot.
The laser?
Yeah. Let's not do that for a second. Oh, there goes the ball.
Again.
I see it.
Wow.
Very cool.
Thank you. I had to turn the laser off. It was getting very warm in my hands.
Very cool.
I'm going to hand this back to give that to Aaron because that is like warm.
Getting hot.
Yeah. Especially when you got to hang on to it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to turn on the light, but I'm going to turn it on very low and as dim as I can get it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I've got it.
Paranormal Pixie wants to know, does year 1886, 87 mean anything, Kathy?
Set it over there on the edge of
Okay.
the chair.
She said not in particular. That doesn't mean there's not nothing in that room or something like that, you know.
That's absolutely true, especially in that room.
Yeah. There's a lot of junk in there.
There's a lot of old tools and things.
Yeah.
I'm going to set this down because that could be doing all my body heat.
Okay.
It's now up to 87.
Okay. Well, it hits.
98.
Yeah.
97.6.
Yeah, 97.6.
That's normal. Can you move that cat ball again for us?
That's pretty cool. We should put a whole bunch of them down there. Roll
I've got
one.
one more.
You got one more? All right.
Freaky Geek, no. Goldie's family was killed in what year?
1896.
1896.
Okay.
And then just set them down.
Here,
We're going
hold
to
on.
put 3
Hold
more
on.
down.
She said, seems like
And
that's
set
when
them in
Miss
different
Dora died.
areas.
Set them back, like in a line going towards the door. There you go. And then one back a little bit further towards the door.
It'll stop.
It'll stop eventually. There you go. Got it. Those are good.
Tripping Up on You asked, was there ever a flood there? So this place is not in a flood zone. However,
Very good.
she did
Yeah,
have a
that one
flood
just
in the
started going off
basement.
again.
I did. It wasn't complete. It
Yeah.
Thank
just had
you.
A lot of water in one room.
All right.
All right, let's see if the cat balls go off and then see if they go back on again.
Well, the funny thing was Ava set out 3 cat balls behind the one we already had set. She didn't touch them. Now we're on concrete, right? So we're not going to move the floor.
Right.
She walks by it, sets the second one out, then sets the third one out, and as she's setting the fourth one out, the first one goes off.
Okay, that's cool.
And she's down by the door.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep. Wow, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It is.
Can you set off the one by the door? Any other one? I mean, take your pick. There's more than one. You probably like that one because it's closest to us, I'm sure. Oh, there's number 2. Thank you.
Awesome.
That set off number 2.
Hey, Adam Davies is in chat. Good to see you.
Hi, Adam.
We need you on the show, Mr. Adam Davies. I'm not going to give up on you.
All right. Can you set off the third one? You set off the first one, the second one. Can you do the third one for me, please? Because we know this is not going to be instantaneous. I don't know why we're or like staring at it like, do it now. We know you can. It takes a minute, and I get that. Can you do another ball? Maybe number 3 or number 4 by the door?
Paranormal Pixie wants you to ask if it's Goldie. And Adam Davies says, hey, ladies, I'll be on the show. He promises.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. All right.
We're going to hold you to it. Want to hold you to it.
That's right.
So one of the things that with Goldie is she was deaf. And did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
It sounded like it was just outside of the door.
It did sound like that.
So a spiritual odyssey, cat balls is literally it was
Cat
cat toys.
Light up cat toys.
And they move, a cat knocks them around and they light up. That's all it is. It's strictly they're for cats.
Yes, but they have to be moved.
Yes.
Come on, can you light up number 3 or 4 for me, please? The one by the door.
Sorry, going back to the Goldie question, the only people person that has had contact with her was speaking sign language.
That we can
So it makes me wonder if you're deaf in life, are you deaf after life?
Good question, Aaron.
Good question. Absolutely. I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay,
I
so
mean, because if you could be a crappy person in life and be a crappy person
in death, the same two scenarios.
Hey, ladies.
Yes.
Ladies, do me a favor. So Chris Phoenix says, so it's dark in there that a person could be moving the cat balls instead of a spirit. Let's light up the room. Will one of you guys get up without turning the light on and show like how you guys would break the grid if someone was doing it?
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
So we can see. So there you go. So if somebody was moving the cat balls, did you see that? She just moved it.
And I just
kicked the cat ball.
And you can see where there's movement there in the laser grid. So you can see that it is legit. There's nobody faking anything. You can see her moving around there. There you go.
So did you see me moving?
Yes.
Okay. And I did kick the cat ball.
Right. Yes, she did kick the cat ball. So yes, it's really good to be a skeptic. And honestly, I can appreciate that, what you're saying, because, we all started out that way and, it's a good thing. And you're right. You can't see. However, with that laser grid going, that, is proof that we are not faking any evidence.
Yeah, because you seen me move through it.
Yes. So Tripping Up on You says, this is probably a question for Kathy. Mass or multiple loss of life there at the same time that you know of, Kathy?
Not that I'm aware of at all. And I'm pretty sure that one we'd know about.
Probably sporadic. Yeah.
I mean, if there was tuberculosis here,
Yeah. That said mass. Mass, yeah. And I mean, you're talking about a poor farm and a nursing home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a thought, but just saying that, how we have a lot of family loss over the holidays.
Yeah.
I mean, could it possibly be maybe at one time there was a lot of loss here at one time? I mean, what they would consider a lot of loss, maybe.
Right.
But not really mass. There was
No.
big tragedy like that
Right.
that we're aware of. In the original Poor Farm, which is not this building, but up north and east of town,
Yeah.
that building did burn down, and it was a fire that started in the flue. However, that fire was so slow, they were able to not only evacuate all the people, they took everything out of the building too.
Yeah.
So it was, but in those days they couldn't do anything about it. And then the building eventually burned down, but it wasn't, no one lost their life in that one.
Mm-hmm. So Chris Phoenix just says, just to be clear, I'm not saying anyone is faking anything. I just want to challenge what's happening for my own curiosity. I can totally respect that. But you're more than welcome. Feel free to ask questions and just like we did, to explain why, you can see we're not faking anything. We'll be happy to do
Yeah, because you can definitely see me walk through it. I mean, we do have grids up, and that is, that is for us though, because of what we're looking at. We want to see if anything does break the grid when we're not in it.
So Krista, would you like for me to go onto the live stream through that link you sent me? And I can show you those of us that are here in the room?
Yep, absolutely. So James Fedke also says, I wonder if you had a bunch of little glow in the dark with letters on them, maybe they would spell answers out, but wouldn't that be in a Ouija board that you're touching to move? I would say so. It's, you can make your own a Ouija board for sure, James.
Oh yeah, use a pendulum. It's a lot faster. Honestly. I mean, if you wanted to communicate and you want to do it that way. But I mean, it's, as Krista and I always say, that it's the same thing using a Ouija board as using a spirit box. You're opening a door no matter which way you go.
Yep.
It's just how fast do you want to get there?
Yep. Little Patty says, Brandi, I'm just curious, can you ask the spirit their age when they passed?
Okay, hold on just a second. I got to turn the spirit box on.
And I'm going to take you off a minute and I'm going to add Aaron. Hold on. Let me go back to exit solo layouts. And now we're going to add Aaron to the stage. And we're going to do a solo layout with you, Aaron.
Okay.
All right, you're solo.
I'm going to see if I can flip my camera around. How do I do that?
On the bottom.
Where it says more.
Settings.
Okay.
You might just have to turn your camera around, honestly.
Yeah, go to settings. Okay. And then you're going to hit here. Hold on.
Facing back. Okay.
So that's everybody that's sitting down there.
And then I'll go walk in front. If I can see. I'm probably going to step on a cat ball.
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't. I kicked it a little bit. There you go. Just turn
Creepy
it
mannequin. Whoop! As you can see, there's nobody else back here.
Yep.
And then I'll make my way back up front. I kicked a cat ball.
I do like that laser thing.
I know. I like the laser too. I've always liked using the lasers.
I know. I do.
Here we all are sitting behind the grid. I'm going to, you can tell it's pitch dark when we're not facing the grid. And we do have one cat ball going off, and there it went off from where I kicked it.
Okay, so that was you. So let's see if they'll go off again.
Okay. I'm at 83% if you want to use my phone.
My phone's at 71% if somebody wants to come and use mine too.
Actually, I've got quite a lot too. They can use
Yeah.
mine
And
if
Kathy
they
said
need
her
to.
phone's good and charged too. So
Okay.
This might be a first where everybody's phones are charged.
right.
That mine's been burning for almost an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
I turned the
We'll
volume
stay
down.
we'll stay on Aaron for a while.
okay.
Do you want to go to a different room? Maybe try the cat balls with the laser grid somewhere else?
We can.
Yeah. Mike A says, weird how that laser shows up so much better on that phone. Yeah, it is really showing up quite a bit better on your phone than it did Brandy's.
Oh,
Maybe it's because
right.
she plugged
yeah,
in
it just went out. So I probably just lost the charge.
Wow.
That so I can take it back upstairs and charge it, but I've got the big grid that I can bring down and plug into a room.
Okay. Or do you want to go to a different location?
Wherever you want us to go.
I don't know. Where do you guys think? I mean, because it's kind of dying out in there. Let's go to a different room. Or
Well, we can go back up to the third floor and sit out in the hallway.
let's do that. And then put the grid up there so people can see that, nothing's being faked and that kind of stuff too.
Okay.
Take up all the cat balls.
Yeah. We have the cat ball picker uppers.
Here we go. That's what we have kids for, right?
We gotta start
Absolutely.
young.
They got better
Starting
knees.
young.
So, Tripping Up on You says, is there an area that is more active usually? Yes.
They just switch around though.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's so many rooms in this place that there's some rooms that we've never had activity in, and then there's others that it's like a given. We just know where to go. So, and Chris Phoenix says, I appreciate the behind the scenes. It gives me confidence that you folks are the real deal. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Because honest to God, we are. We don't fake anything. Once again, your reputation is everything. So if we're not getting anything, then I'm sorry. This is a boring live. We will not fake it.
I can't remember who it was that you said that, but I was the ultimate skeptic.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
anything that happens, I always try to debunk.
Yes. All right, they're coming up. Walking the hallways. They're gonna go up the steps. No, they're gonna come use these steps by us.
Want to try this one?
Yeah. Do you want me to get my grid for in here?
Oh, they're
I've
going
got
in
it in my
there.
hand. It's working.
Okay. I don't know how. Oh,
That'd
okay.
be a cool room. Yeah. Do you want to show the Purple Heart?
There's several of them in
It's
there.
the one in the case. On
glass
that
case
side,
right
keep
there. Go
right there,
up
right
the
there in
top.
that one right there. So we've been in that room and we've had EVPs and we've used ghost boxes and it says Purple Heart. So maybe they've got a ghost box there they can do it. But I believe we've had a lot of people tell us that Purple Heart actually has an attachment.
Okay. So if you guys just want to have a seat on the floor, and why don't you put?
I won't get up. I'll go get me a chair.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you this.
Okay. Hold on.
You want to get comfortable? And okay.
No, I'm gonna have to take this in there. I was gonna let you be in charge of the spirit box.
Oh, okay. Let me go grab a
Okay.
chair real quick.
See, we've got the young generation in here. We're so cool. Getting started young.
So just to let everybody know, we appreciate all the compliments you guys are giving us for sure. Thank you. Are
Absolutely.
you good?
I just had to get a
Do you want to do this and I can go? Doesn't matter.
if you want to do that.
Hey, Krista,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watching. I gotta sign out, and a great show. I got a couple things I need to do, but great
Okay.
show. I'll be watching, but a couple things I gotta take care of.
All right.
Good luck to everybody. Yeah, good luck.
Thanks,
to
Rob.
everybody. I'll talk
Thank
to everybody.
you.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're gonna wait for Krista, are you coming back?
Erin is going to run the camera and the chat, her and Kathy, and I'm going to come back.
If you want that.
Okay, I've got her phone.
A little lighter. Okay. Well, I'll bring my phone just in case I need it.
Yeah, because
right.
Okay. You will need it for chat.
Okay, and if you need to mute or anything, it's right here, girls. Where's my mouse? Right there. If you're talking amongst yourselves or cough or something, just hit.
Yeah.
And unclick it. There you go. You're on.
Okay.
It's all yours. And then to take it off of the one view up here, and then just says remove solo layout. That's all you do.
Yeah.
And then it'll go to everybody. Okay. That was mine. Sorry. All right. Do you want the chair?
No.
Okay.
Are you coming? She's coming.
Run away.
Okay. You got a flashlight? Okay. Here's her phone. You take that one.
Okay.
All right. Let me grab my phone. I've got to go sit down on the
Hold on, guys.
I'm about dead.
I'm gonna grab one.
Somebody want a piece of equipment? Hold.
Here is the spirit box.
Okay.
Hold on to that. Battery, there's no back on it. And I have to hold the battery and don't let it pop out of the chair.
Are you coming back or just no? I'm good.
I'm gonna let you do the session.
Sure.
You just have fun.
All right. Where's the let's set down. I can get this flashlight on. You do. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's set down a cat ball.
I know. I'm right with you.
Okay, so you see here, it's rolling. Hold on. And we are on wood floor, guys, so keep that in mind. Okay, let it stop. It's just moving all over. This floor is not good for that. Oh, she put it in a hole there, so that might help. So let it go off. Honestly, right now, I really not really feeling anything in here. So let's just give it a minute. If there's anybody in here, can you make that cat ball light up for us, please? You know what, guys? Let's go up to the hallway. Yeah, let's go upstairs and go to the hallway up there, because that's pretty good usually. You probably did. See, I feel more standing right here right now than I did in there. Yeah, let's go up here to the hallway. All right, guys, we're walking up.
Love it.
Oh yeah, you can
Krista
really feel it up here.
I used to tell them all that they were full of it. Didn't believe in it. Told them there was no such thing as ghosts. And then whenever I started investigating and whatnot and seeing things, I always tried to debunk it. So I'm with you. I get the not understanding, not believing. I completely understand that.
All right. Cat ball went off. We were sitting here upstairs in the hallway in front of the bedroom. There's the bedroom right there, as you guys can see. And there's the little chain across that moved on you guys last weekend. So maybe we can leave a light on here. Do you got your flashlight handy? Yeah. All right, let's just hold it so if that starts moving, people can see it. And then they can still see the cat ball too. If there's anybody in here, can you either move the cat ball or move the rope? Please.
in this hallway here, when the very first time I ever investigated here, I heard an audible. I don't remember what it said. Kathy, do you remember what it said? But we heard it with our ears.
Now, in that particular place?
Yeah, I'm up here in the hallway.
Well, the other night, I witnessed that rope.
Yeah.
That's the rope that started swinging, and it kept swinging. It never stopped. And then they called me to come up. And so as I walked over to start looking, I was watching this rope, and as I was walking towards it, I literally saw something push it.
Yep.
And it swung over. Now, I didn't see the actual hand, but you could see where somebody just pushed it. Like if you pushed it with your finger. It's the weirdest thing. I went, oh my God, did you see that?
That's somebody walking below us. That's not up here, guys.
There's someone in the hallway.
Yep. I can tell by the walk who it is.
Yep.
If there's anybody in here with us, will you please move the cat ball or move the rope for us? We come in peace. We just want to interact a little bit with you. I did hear something out there. Yeah.
There is somebody coming out coming in the front door.
Okay. Debunked. Thank you. All the kids are looking at each other like,
There's also getting ready to be somebody go out the front door.
Okay. All right. Where's your laser grid at, Erin?
I've got it plugged into your computer charging.
Okay.
Do you want the one that plugs into the wall?
How long does the one take to charge?
I don't know. I just used it for the first time last weekend. I'd say let's give it 5 or 10 minutes to try and at least boost up a little.
Okay. Then maybe we can put it in the Indian Artifacts room.
Yeah.
You can feel something up here, most definitely. They're just not really wanting to interact with what we're doing right now. And I kind of want the ball right here in front of us so we can see, that there's nobody moving. There's, you know what I mean? So I don't want to put it too far away.
Hey, Krista, can you turn the phone sideways, maybe? There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Try going down to the end of the hallway and point the camera that way.
Okay. And point the camera down this way?
Yeah. Get away from the door and turn around.
All right, hold on. Like right here, like this? Let me stand here.
Yeah.
Michael Christopher said, well,
What is it?
he said, do you by chance smell the fragrance of a pipe or cigar right now? I feel that's a common occurrence.
Do you guys smell anything? I lost my smell, but do you?
She's not one for that. I have smelled those things, so.
Yeah.
That is not uncommon here. He's right about that.
Yep. I can definitely feel something here in this hallway. It's just right now I feel like it's behind me, not the way I'm pointing the camera. Will you pretty please go up and move the ball or the rope? I'm begging here.
Move the rope.
Is there anybody down there that just moved?
I think it's Aaron coming back in, maybe.
It might be Aaron.
Or
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, it is. Okay, I just heard it behind back here.
Yeah, it's Aaron.
Okay. Huh. Where's the nanocom?
Olivia had it.
Olivia, let's turn that on. Let's do something with that. Okay, so we're gonna turn the ghost box back on, guys. Here, help me turn it on here. Let me see, I can't see without the light here. Right there, that switch. You wanna just set it down there? Oh, okay, hold on to it then. All right. If anybody in chat wants us to ask any questions, we're up here on the 3rd floor. We'll be glad to. Will, or Will, it might have said. Can't really tell, and we do have a Will with us. Said it again.
I don't know. I can try to validate that. Look into that.
Kathy said yes on the will.
Yeah. What it sounded like.
Michael Christopher.
Michael, Kathy is going to try and confirm the Purple Heart. Just give her a second.
Oh, no, I won't be the second.
Oh.
I have to go back through paperwork.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I
She'll
go
let
back.
us know. She'll let us know if it can be validated.
Okay. Said so thanks something. Do you like ice cream? Did it say tasty?
I like it. That's pretty cool.
Spiritual Odyssey wants to know, are you happy here? Yes. Just said yes. How old are you? How many of us are standing here in this hallway, living people? Does anybody have any questions? Anybody want to ask a question? Chad, any of you guys up here? No? What year is it?
Chris Phoenix is asking, how often do they think about the Roman Empire?
How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Hold on, I heard. Again, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? Not responding to that one. What is your mom's name? Said what? Like turn that off or something. Did it? Yeah, something about off or something.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? I'm hearing something, but I can't make out what they're saying. Oh, he just heard Plattsburgh, which is a town near here. Are you from Plattsburgh? Can you do me a favor and just say through that box, just say the number 5. Just say 5. Can you do that, please? What did it say? Oh, the kids heard 5. Awesome, thank you. Anybody else have any questions? How long have you been here? A year. Did you hear that? A year. Good question. Good answer. Did you live here? Or were you brought in with an item? What did it say?
Figure.
Figure. Did you live here or were you brought in with an item? Did they ever have pets at this place? $80? Well, surely they didn't have 80 pets here.
Hey, James, I'm looking at your question here. It says, can you ask if any of them have been to heaven already? Are you asking if they've been to heaven and they're just back here visiting? Is that what you mean? Let me know.
I'll ask it anyway. Have any of you guys been to heaven and then came back here to visit us? Thank you, Trippin. How many permanent residents stay here at the museum? How many of your kind that we cannot see are here? Hell, I heard hell. Can you tell me your favorite color? Green? Yeah, I thought it said green too. Thank you for the answer. There's like two different voices, it sounds like.
Or something. Yeah.
Yep, I like green too. Are you hearing something behind you? No. Okay, all right. If anybody has any more questions, we can ask. What town are we in? Hello? I heard hello. Hello? Do you want to talk to us? What's that, Olivia? They're wanting to know how many people are we speaking with right now? 6. Wow. Well, thank you for the answer. We appreciate that.
Is Paranormal Pixie still here?
Hey, Paranormal Pixie, are you still out there? If you are, let me know.
How did you die? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I heard yes.
All right, Laura, I'm going to ask you something in just a minute. I'm just waiting for Krista to finish this part of it first.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I wanted to see if Laura could lead us to the broom closet or the closet that Goldie would hide in.
She already did. She already did.
Okay.
Okay.
It was in the blue. It was the blue room. You guys walked to it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, she just asked us if there was a blue room that one did.
I just heard my name. Does anybody else have any questions? Lil Patty wants to know, were you at Lexington Battle? Gentle? I heard true. Me too. Are you boys brave? You have a request. I send you guys to Grandma's kitchen.
I started laughing when I saw that.
So
Letitia, you ain't right.
know the story on that? No. Okay. You will not be hurt in there. I promise you. She does not like men or boys in her kitchen. So down there in the genealogy room where they are at, it's that next door. That's it.
Let's just go.
Should I follow them? What do you think I should do here?
Well, follow. Have her shut off the. Have her tell the spirit box goodbye.
Oh. All right. Thank you, everybody who has spoke with us. We'll do a little more talking here in a little bit. We appreciate you, and goodbye. Go ahead and shut her off.
It wouldn't. It sounded like it would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and go down there with them. Take them to the room.
Okay.
And give them the phone.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Grab the cat ball, and then I'm gonna let you guys do the recording in there. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go.
Well, I don't know where to go. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you like that.
And guys, you don't have to stay in there if you feel uncomfortable. Go ahead and come out. Nobody's making it, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Feels cold. It does. You want to sit down, cat ball? Yeah. Let me turn it on, let it sit for a minute. Okay. Here, I'll get on this side. Try to get the best view. Well, actually. Okay. We'll stay up here. I'll sit down the cat ball. It's on.
Okay.
Yeah, right here's good.
Okay. Where are they? Where are you? They're in here. Okay, I'm coming. Just a second. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set this up in here also.
All right. What's that?
I'm gonna set this towards the back. Okay, this is what's called an EDI or an EDI plus, whatever. Whatever you choose to call it, but there is a blue line of dots across the bottom. That is for EMF. So if it detects any electromagnetic frequency, it will go off and this blue will show up here.
Okay.
If these lights go up here on this side of it, this is your temperature. If it goes green, it means the temperature went up, it like by a 0.5 or down 0.5, which is quite a bit. And over here on this it's humidity. So if the humidity changes in the room, like if it gets really sticky in here or not, that'll detect that right there. And this one is right here is pressure, you know, when your ears pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that'll detect that. And I'll turn the vibration on. Okay, and see that vibration? Feels anything, the bottom line go off. If it's EMFs, this one right here will go off. Okay, so you can just watch that. This is just the temperature in the room.
Okay. So pretty much if anything goes off.
Yeah, if anything changes in this room, it'll catch it. And
Okay.
it's that thing is really it's not touchy at all. If something really has to touch it and move it or get close to it for it to go off, half the time your phone won't even set it off. So there you go. Just have fun with that.
All right. No. Are you? I mean, he's barely felt. Yeah. I'm trying to get the cat ball and the EMI in it. Yeah, I think I got it. Well, if the EMI goes off, yeah, that's true. I don't feel anything.
So how does it feel in there?
I mean, it feels cool. It feels
A
cold.
little cold, but we don't feel much else besides that.
Okay, we've got 2 requests. The
Okay.
first one, it says, ask if grandma would make you something.
Grandma, can you make me something?
Can you make up something?
So just say if you feel anything, any tingles, or perhaps even spider webs, across your face, your head, your arms. If you feel anything that is not normal, that you don't normally feel, just say whatever it is.
I feel like it's a little hard to breathe in here.
Okay. Okay. Are you both feeling that, or I don't know who's talking? Which one?
Carson, I'm talking.
Okay, Carson. How long have you been feeling that, since you walked in the room?
Yeah. I guess I just kind of now noticed it, but I feel like what I felt like when I walked in.
Okay. What about you, Will?
Maybe just a little. I'm not sure if it's something I noticed too much.
Okay, let me see. The second request is it says, ask grandma for permission to be in her kitchen.
Grandma, do we have permission to be in your kitchen?
If at any time you guys are uncomfortable, don't feel like you have to stay in there.
Okay.
Just keep filming. Walk out.
Yeah.
What I do. I can do.
So here's a question I'm going to ask. Do you guys got the cat ball in there?
Yeah,
it's on the floor.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a question. And if Grandma, if you could answer it for me by moving the cat ball. And the question is, Jason asks, does Bigfoot or their energy ever occupy the same realm you are in? Good question.
No answer.
Yep, no answer. You want to investigate with me, Kathy?
It is hot in here now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
That's weird. It was real cold when we went in. I don't have.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I'm starting to sweat.
You are?
Yeah, seriously starting to sweat.
Wow.
You feel clammy.
EMF.
Yep. Ava has it. Ava has it. There. I don't know where she went.
Like that.
She's
Sweaty.
around.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay in there, even though you're hot?
Yeah, other than that, I'm fine.
Okay. How do you boys feel about being bait tonight in there?
I don't know. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Welcome to the paranormal world, man. We're breaking you guys in right.
Yeah.
Being baptized right now.
Are there any
Yep.
other requests that we'd be allowed to ask, such as moving the cat ball or anything?
There is several questions here. Ask Grandma if you can take her dishes, maybe. Help her.
Okay.
Grandma, can we take her dishes? Help out?
Dude, there's no way.
What happened?
She's saying what? It was 60, 69. I feel like it's at least 85.
I feel cold.
Wow.
I feel warm in here.
I don't feel heat.
Wow.
Well, something's wrong with me then. I don't know.
our friend Mark Cryptidville ask if it's okay to leave the dirty dishes all over the place.
Is it okay to leave the dirty dishes all over the place?
And Chris, I just want to comment on bait. So the room that they're in, it's nothing harmful in there. There is an elderly lady in there, and she doesn't like men in there or boys. And both the boys are teenagers, and they're in there and trying to get some action with her. And women usually don't have very good luck in getting her to communicate, but boys do when they're in there. She just doesn't like them in there. So Pamela, she says, tell grandma your meal to eat, share a memory about your grandma. So I don't do that, only because, Pamela, that's when you get personal. We never ever want to get personal with any spirits. That could be opening yourself up to them. So I don't talk questions about myself or my family, or, none of us do. We just don't get personal with them. It's about them. Yeah.
Let me take off my hoodie. Yeah.
All right, guys, our Brandy's coming in.
Okay.
There's another question here from James Fedke. Go ahead.
James Fedke asks if they like people work
when people work construction on the house.
Do you like when people work construction on the house?
So Jason, yes. So one of them, the room is cold too, but the other one, he's feeling like it's hot in there. And I think they just took the temperature in there and it was 69 degrees.
Between 68 and 71 is what I was getting.
Yeah, it's fluctuating between 68 and 71, Aaron just said. So that's a little odd.
Yeah, I got a straight 67 and holding.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do a short burst. See if we can get an EVP.
Chris, just to let you know, we would never put them in harm's way. That's not what we do. There's nothing negative here in this building. I would not have my kids here, nor would I allow children to be here doing this. There's places that I won't let my kids go to. It is safe here.
Grandma, are you in here? Can we have boys in this room? Do you like cooking a lot? What is your favorite thing to cook? All right, let's see what we got.
Does that thing usually do that?
Does that thing usually turn off if it gets on?
Yeah, I think it's hot.
No.
It's all right.
Let
Let me plug the speaker in. Grandma, are you in here? Did you hear something right there? Hold on.
Yeah, go back.
Okay, yep, I'm gonna play that. Hold on. Grandma, are you in here?
Hmm.
Can we have boys in this room? Do you like cooking a lot? What is your favorite thing to cook? Well, I didn't hear anything on that. Well, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you pick up that ball.
Okay, turn it off.
Yeah, grab that grid and we're gonna move.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
We're gonna find another room right now.
Okay.
Two. Set this right down in flashlight. Okay. Yeah, you're our light, so I'm gonna set that right there. Touch it to the boots. Cat. All right, we're in the World War II room. We're gonna do this again. Is there anyone in here that would like to speak with us? Were any of these uniforms yours? What branch of the service did you serve in? Did you enjoy being in the service? Okay. We'll just keep trying.
Real quick, Paranormal Pixie. I personally don't use dowsing rods. A lot of people do, but my hands aren't stable enough, that I think it would be false positives for me. So I personally don't use dowsing rods.
All right, we're in the World War II room. We're gonna do this again. Is there anyone in here that would like to speak with us? Were any of these uniforms yours? What branch of the service did you serve in? Did you enjoy being in the service? Well, nothing there either.
James Fedke asked if is the soldier that earned the Purple Heart in there now? If you would ask that, please.
Okay, hold on. Let me start recording. Okay, that's gonna kill my ears later. I need a flashlight real quick. Okay, we are recording. Say it one more time, Krista.
Is the soldier that earned the Purple Heart in the room now?
Okay, that's gonna kill my ears later. I need a flashlight real quick. Okay, we are recording. Say it one more time, Krista.
Is the soldier that earned the Purple Heart in the room now?
Nope.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing. I think we hit a down point.
Yep. We've been on about 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna guess that if it doesn't get any better, maybe we should cut it and give it a break for a while. And if things start happening, we'll come back on live. But it's real quiet.
Yeah.
So that is completely up to you what you would like to do there.
Yeah, let's do that because it did get kind of quiet. And then others that are here, we'll let them go around. Maybe they can ramp things up. And if they come back, if it gets active, we'll go live again, guys.
That sounds good.
Yep. So let me take Brandi off from solo. All right, guys. So we're gonna end it right now. And if it does pick up a little bit more, we will come back and finish the night out. In the meantime, we're gonna walk around and shoot some videos and that kind of good stuff that we'll put up on for members only. Like I said, we may just come back. So we appreciate everybody tuning in on this live show on a Saturday night. This is kind of an off night for us, something we don't usually do. And we just like bringing you guys with us on these investigations. So appreciate everybody staying and watching and helping us out. And you guys asked some great questions. And we'll be back to do it again. And if things pick up tonight, we will go live again. Yeah. So good night, everybody. We appreciate you all. And you guys all have a good night.